San Diego, or San Diego is what I'm calling it while we're here, right? So there's that. So good to see you guys. What we're going to talk about today is, let me read it for you. Here we go. How women entrepreneurs become remarkable at marketing. Sound like a good topic for us today. So first things first, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button as well as the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. A reason why you want to do that is not only because these videos are actually going to move you in your business, right? This is actually going to help you. This isn't a waste of time video to hype you up only to not know what to do next. What we do is we get you hyped up, we get you inspired, we get you motivated, and then also you can do a thing, okay? So there's that, but then also one person every single week, you guys, wins something. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment on my YouTube videos, share the videos in your social media while tagging either myself or my business page in it. One person every week that does all three of those things is going to win something. So hey, that ain't bad either, right? All right. Now, a little bit of housekeeping here. Next week, you guys, Fix Your Online Course Challenge. That's happening next week in my group. The link to my group is in the description of this video, so do make sure you're in there if you are not yet in there, okay? The Fix Your Online Course Challenge, what it's going to do is it's going to help you fix the leaky spots in your online course. Okay, so that's within the online course itself, but it's also within the promotion and the selling of the online course. Okay, so if there's any point along the way there where you're like, I feel like this could be better, but I don't really know how, why, what, all of those things, make sure you're in that challenge. It's totally free. It's just in that group. So make sure you're in the group. Again, link is in the description of the video, and that is next week, you guys. Last piece of housekeeping here, my mastermind. Kapoosh. This thing is going to be so ridiculously epic. And I know that everybody that has a mastermind or a virtual event, everybody says that. But here's the thing. When I say things like this, I mean it. Okay? It actually is life-changing. It actually is. For the people that come to this, upon leaving this, you will be a changed individual. You will be an individual that will be able to accomplish your goals. You're going to leave strong, you're going to leave empowered, and you're going to leave a boss. You can come into it a little bit scared. You can come into it a little bit maybe naive. You can come into it a little bit like, I don't really know about this online business world. I don't really know about multiple income streams from home. You can come in that way. And the way that you're going to leave is empowered and ready to crush. Okay, so that is what my mastermind is going to do for you. So marthasmastermind.com is where you're going to join in on that. That is August 28th and 29th. Make sure that you clear your calendar for that and join in on the mastermind. I want nothing more than for you to be successful. That is precisely why I exist and what my business does. Okay, guys? Next, let's go ahead and get into the topic again. It's how women entrepreneurs become remarkable at marketing, all right? So a common misconception is that if you are really good at what you do, you will be successful. Isn't that what we've all been told growing up? Well, you got to get really good at this thing and then you're going to be successful. Get really good at this and then you're going to be successful. So what that translates as in the business world, in people's minds, what that translates as is, I'm going to be the best dang plumber I can be and then I'm going to crush it. No, that's actually not how it works. You could be the best dang coach ever. You could be the best dang teacher ever. You could be the most influential and life-changing course creator ever, but you will still not be successful unless you're good at marketing that thing. Because the thing is, the truth is, the unfortunate truth is that no one's going to know about it. You could be the best dang course creator ever. Let's just talk about course creation because we got to talk about one thing in specific. I can't just be ambiguous. You could be the best dang course creator ever, But if nobody knows about it, it doesn't matter. So you could change people's lives, right? So in HBR, that's what we talk about. Like I teach you how to be able to do this, right? I'm getting ready to add a bunch more in the line of course creation into HBR. Oh, you guys didn't know about that. So that's a new thing. We're going to be adding a lot more under course creation in HBR, by the way. You guys didn't know, and there's that. So those of you that are in HBR are like, what? Yeah, that's right. You're getting more and you're not paying more for it. That's how I roll. Hi, I'm Martha, and I got nothing but value. So what we need to get really good at, you guys, is marketing. And a lot of times people think of marketing and they're like, right? Don't you think of marketing sometimes and then you think of like immediately the used car salesman, immediately the person that's like, buy my stuff, 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 right? I think we all think that because we all see it and then we're conditioned to see that, right? We think of the guy sitting on the front of the Ferrari that isn't his, that is rented, right? We see all of that stuff and then we're like, man, marketing is gross. You're right, that marketing is gross, okay? But what we need to do is we need to get good at organic marketing. We need to get good at authentic being ourselves, who we truly are, and then being able to bring attention to what we do and how we serve the world. That is marketing. I mean, at the end of the day, really good marketing. So let me back up real quick. There are two things necessary in building a business, and it's marketing and it's sales. Can we agree with that? What is marketing? Marketing is everything that leads up, the messaging and everything that brings somebody down the path to then making a sale, right? And in our world, as heart-centered entrepreneurs, our world, whenever we make a sale, we help change a life, right? So it's not just about money to us. A sale means life change, right? And that's how we focus on it. That's what matters to us more than the money. The money helps and the money's awesome and we're able to give back and we're able to do a bunch of fun stuff with it. But in the end, right, what matters is transformation of people. What matters is the messages you get from people and how much better they are because they've done your stuff. I had somebody, Megan actually, I don't know if you're on here right now, but Megan last night, it was my birthday yesterday, and Megan made a post in my HBR student group, and it was just like I was reading through it and just tears, right? Because she was like, let Martha know what you've meant or what she's meant in your life. And it was just person after person after person after person saying like, my life has been changed. I'm going to cry right now just even thinking about it. That's what we do this for, right? If you're focused on the money, you need to go find another mentor because I'm not it. I'll help you become extremely wealthy, but we got to focus on lives. We have to focus on hearts. We have to focus on people. And if you're not focused on that, please watch somebody else because I quite frankly, I don't even want you to watch me. Okay. I love you very much, but I want you to watch somebody else if that's your focus because I'm not your girl. Okay. So all of that to say, in the marketing, whenever I said, there's two things that's necessary to grow a business, and it's marketing and it's sales. Sales is the actual, the transaction, the conversion process. Hey, I'm going to buy this thing. Marketing is the messaging and everything that happens that leads up to that. Okay, that's really what it is. Now, let's talk about what good marketing does and what bad marketing does. Let's talk about bad first. So what bad marketing does, you guys, is bad marketing is it pushes people away. So they start walking down the path and they're like, oh, she looks like she might have what I need. And then immediately they're like, oh, I don't want it that way, right? I don't want my solution via this way. I don't want to be pushed at. I don't want to be sold to. I feel gross, right? I don't want it that way. And so that's going to put a wall in the pathway to the sale, okay? And it's a wall that lots of times you can't break down that wall. For that individual, the wall is up and it's done and they've moved on. They're not giving you a second chance. Okay, so be careful. Now, good marketing, what is good marketing going to do? Good marketing is going to get people walking down that path where the sale you don't even have to have a conversation about the sale. They're ready to go with the sale because they've already told themselves, in what they have learned about you, they know they want what you have. And it doesn't matter what you say. You could puke on their shoes and they're still going to buy your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of all of this development that you've done in the marketing process. And that is how we, as women entrepreneurs, crush this, is we crush it in the messaging. Women entrepreneurs are better than men entrepreneurs at this. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not just saying that because I'm a woman. I might just be saying that because I'm a woman, but I know, because I know better, because I know that men have a very hard time coming across authentic and coming across heartfelt. They've got a lot of things that they need to work through culturally and societally, and that's not their fault, but there's a lot that they have to go through in order to be able to be that transparent and that authentic and direct with their heart. Women, it is in our nature. You know what I'm saying? We have like an unfair advantage at doing this well. And so women, as we are working through our marketing messaging, we love people, right? We build communities. And I actually have a system for it, and that's what HBR is. In case you were wondering what HBR is, it is my system that I have built myself to be able to grow my own multiple income streams from home. And that's where I show you precisely how to do this marketing messaging in a way that people are ready for the sale at the end of it. If implemented correctly, you have to do it, and you have to do it right in order for that to happen. So you can't just watch the videos and be like, all right, now here come my sales. No, you have to do it. You have to do it. So you have to be prepared to actually do the things. The good news is you can do it in less than 5 to 10 hours a week. So it doesn't have to take up all of your time. But you guys, it's our unfair advantage as women, which I think like a lot of times in life, we don't have unfair advantages, right? And isn't it cool that we actually have an unfair advantage when it comes to building multiple income streams from home? I'm just saying. So there is that. Women are amazing at the messaging process, the marketing process that leads up to a sale. And then the sale just happens because all of the nurturing has happened moving up to that point. So congratulations to you. You are going to crush this because it is in your nature. It is literally in your DNA to be amazing at this. So congratulations. Now, my challenge to you today is to think of, well, first of all, if you're not in HBR, my challenge to you is to jump into HBR. Let me go ahead and say that because it's half off and you would be absolutely silly not to get into it today. So what you would do is you would message my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. Message me the words, let's do this, case study, rainbows and unicorns, whatever you want to message me is fine. But it's half off, jump into it. You already know you have what it takes. Or you've seen me tell you you have what it takes, and maybe you don't believe it about yourself yet, but here's the thing. From all those messages that I read last night in my HBR student group, I'm telling you right now, you don't need to believe in yourself coming into this. We will believe in you enough for all of us, and you will still move. Here's the truth. You can be in a group, a massive group of people that are all moving the same direction. And how impossible is it to stand in the middle of a group of people all moving one direction and stand still? It's impossible. You have to move with them, right? That's what the HBR student group is. You move because everybody's moving. You grow because everybody's growing. That's what we do in there, okay, you guys? So make sure that you get in. You pay for it once, you're in it for life. You've never seen anything like this. So Livin the Dream with Martha. Message me, let's do this. That's how we do it. My challenge for you today is to think about what your message is. What is going to be a good, well, first of all, do you have something to sell? Do you have something that transforms people's lives? If not, again, jump into HBR. I'm going to show you how to do that. Think of what your message is, what matters to you. This goes along with yesterday's video. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, make sure that you watch that. What matters to you? What is a community that you want to build? If you already have something that transforms people's lives, it's going to align with that. That's where you begin your messaging and your construction and your empowerment and the change and the training and the help. All of it begins with that. So my challenge to you today is to think of what that is. And if you have a hard time thinking of what that is, my super challenge to you is to jump into HBR, because it's time for you. It's time for you to win. Every single person on the planet can do this. I love you guys. Bye-bye.